Look at this mess I got going on here. I got this mag mount with this antenna. I got this coax running over here, runs through the door. The water follows it inside, drips all over the floor. The mag mount leaves a stain on the roof. Drives me absolutely crazy, honestly. And with this ghost antenna, I had a viewer tell me that this mag mount is not attenuated, or the antenna is not attenuated with the mag mount. So that's not good. I know this mag mount setup is only temporary, but I'm trying to find a bracket to mount this antenna. In brackets, you can mount it here, which I'm not a big fan of. Come up here, you can mount the antenna on the fender, you can mount the antenna on the hood, you can even get a bracket that they make for ditch lights and mount it up here, or I could even drill a hole and put it right in the roof and permanent mount it. There's lots of options. So after a little looking around, a little spreadsheeting, I think I finally found a mounting system that will work well for my situation. It's cost effective, it keeps the coax run short, and because of where it's mounted, it's easy to swap out the antennas if you want. The hood mounted antenna is pretty common. It's been around for quite a while. Because it's wintertime and I didn't feel like doing any of this work outside, I took my 4Runner to my buddy's shop to have it installed. ProCom Services is a public safety equipment shop. They deal with two-way radios, warning lights, sirens, and other cool stuff. Plus, he's got the crimpers so we could cut the coax to the correct length and put a new end on. All right, now that we got the new mount installed, I got the ghost antenna on here. Let's go see if it works any better than it did with the mag mount. So it's like a balmy, looks like 10 degrees out right now. Good day to be driving around doing some radio testing, I guess. The other day when we installed the antenna coax and mount, we checked the SWR. The SWR is under 1. The reflected power is almost 0. And we are transmitting at the full 15 watts of power. I don't think it's going to get any better than this. Our last experience with the ghost antenna was that it does work pretty well, but it's affected more by line of sight than a traditional antenna. And like I said before, I had a couple people comment on the video that the ghost antenna wasn't designed to work with a mag mount. So now that we got rid of the mag mount, I guess we'll see if it does work any better. We're going to do 2 tests today. We're going to do one from the high school that I've done other tests at. It's 10.7 miles away from the house. The ghost antenna the last time did not even break squelch. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of results we get. Our second test is going to be from Walmart. During the last test, I was able to talk to Angela, but on her end it was a little bit scratchy. So we'll see if there's any type of improvement. All right, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put this 5/8 over 5/8 5 dB antenna back on. This will be our baseline to make sure that still works. Shug, can you hear me? 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 Maybe she can't hear us. Shug, can you hear me? Just barely, I can hear you. Okay, that's a shock. So the antenna's on the hood, not on the roof. I'm guessing it makes a difference. Interesting. Okay, so she was very broken up. She was in the house. I could hear.
I'm outside on the back deck.
Okay, now you're loud and clear. Before you were broken up.
You as well.
All right, hang tight for just a second. I'm going to swap antennas. Okay, let's swap antennas. Okay, can you hear me now? Radio test, can you hear me now? Radio test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so pretty much the same result as the last test with the ghost antenna. And with the big antenna this time in the house, she was very hard to hear. And she said I was staticky on her end. So a little less performance, I'm thinking, with the hood mount than being up on the roof. That makes sense to me. So, but it's really not that much of a difference, so I think I'm okay with that. The ghost antenna, still a no-go. Let's go to Walmart. Shug, can you hear me from Walmart?
I can hear you.
Are you inside or outside? Last time when you were inside, it was scratchy.
Scratchy.
You were scratchy that time. Can you repeat that?
I'm outside now. Can you hear me?
Yep, I could hear you the first time inside, but it was the second time it was a little scratchy.
Okay. Well, that's good.
The first time that I called you, was it crystal clear or scratchy?
Scratchy.
Okay. All right, cool. Thank you. Be home soon.
Hey, you're welcome.
All right, so here's my take on the ghost antenna. My opinion hasn't changed any from the mag mount that I had on the roof to the hood mount. I don't think I don't think it works any better. I don't think it works any worse. I think it's the same. So my opinion on the ghost antenna is, if you're going to run simplex and you are going to stay within 5 to 7 miles line of sight, maybe even 10 if you have great perfect line of sight, then I think the ghost antenna will work well. If you're going to work off of a mountaintop repeater, I think the ghost antenna will work well. But as soon as you put anything between you and the person you're talking, any obstruction with line of sight, this thing is going to suffer more than a traditional antenna. So I don't think my radio works any better than it did before, but now I have a cool mount instead of that mag mount on the roof, so it was a win. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching.